Welcome to Le Podcast de Philippe.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into the world of 3D printing.
Okay.
But not just any 3D printing. We're talking about the kind that's been, like, supercharged by artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Imagine printers that can, like, catch errors before they even happen.
Wow.
Design complex structures that would make a human engineer, really scratch their head.
Yeah.
And even print biocompatible materials,
Oh, wow.
like human tissue.
Yeah.
We'll
Well.
be exploring how AI is making 3D printing faster, more precise,
Mm-hmm.
and opening up a whole new world of possibilities.
It is, yeah.
Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube
Yes.
so you don't miss out on any future deep dives.
Definitely. So it's a really exciting time to be following this technology.
Yeah,
We've been
Right.
talking about the potential of 3D printing for years,
for sure.
but AI is really what's turning it from like a niche technology
Right.
into a true game changer.
Yeah, I think one thing that jumped out at me was how much more efficient AI is making the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about setting up like a complex print job.
Uh-huh.
All the different parameters, materials, temperatures.
Yeah.
You have to get just right.
It's a
It can be a real headache.
Yeah, and that's where AI is really, I think, shining.
Okay.
Instead of relying on human trial and error,
Right.
AI algorithms can analyze all those variables and optimize the settings.
Automatically.
Automatically, yeah.
Wow.
We're talking about software that can not only predict the best parameters,
Right.
but also adjust them in real time as the print is happening.
Wow. So it's like having like a virtual 3D printing expert
Yeah, exactly.
constantly monitoring and tweaking things
Yeah.
to make sure you get the best possible result.
Mm-hmm.
In some cases, developers are claiming accuracy rates of over 93% in error detection,
Uh-huh.
which is pretty impressive.
It is. And it's not just about preventing errors.
Yeah.
AI can also help speed up the printing process itself by optimizing things like print path, layer thickness, and material flow.
Right.
AI can significantly reduce print times
Without sacrificing
and
quality.
not sacrificing quality, yeah.
I read that AI-powered parameter tuning can be up to 86% faster
Mm-hmm.
than manual configuration, and the overall production time can be slashed by up to 90%.
That's right. And that's just the beginning.
Wow.
What's really fascinating is how AI is taking on some of the more creative aspects of 3D printing.
Okay.
One example is generative design,
Hmm.
where you basically give the AI a set of constraints,
Yeah.
like the size, weight, and strength requirements, and it comes up with the optimal design.
So it's almost like having an AI design partner
Yeah.
that can explore thousands of possibilities
Mhm.
and come up with solutions that a human might never even think of.
Exactly. It's especially useful for creating complex organic shapes that would be very difficult to design manually. And
Right.
we're seeing this applied in fields like architecture, aerospace, and even medical device design.
Speaking of the medical field,
Yeah.
that's where some of the most mind-blowing applications of
Mhm.
AI and 3D printing are happening.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about using AI to help print tissues
Right.
and potentially even organs from human cells.
Wow.
This could revolutionize transplantation medicine
Yeah,
and personalized healthcare.
for sure.
It's incredible.
The idea of bioprinting has been around for a while,
Right.
but AI is really what's making it a reality.
I see.
AI can help control the precise placement of cells,
Okay.
optimize the printing process for different biomaterials,
Mhm.
and even monitor the growth and development of the printed tissues.
It's like science fiction coming to life.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what kind of impact this will have on medicine in the future.
It's hard to overstate the potential, but beyond the medical field,
Right.
AI-powered 3D printing is impacting a wide range of industries.
Let's start with the automotive industry. I understand that car manufacturers are already using AI and 3D printing to streamline their production processes.
Absolutely. They're using it for rapid prototyping,
Yeah.
which allows them to test out new designs much faster.
Right.
They're also using it to create customized parts, which is particularly useful for creating lighter weight components
Yeah.
that can improve fuel efficiency.
And this is where AI really comes into play, right? Because
Right.
AI can analyze the stresses and strains on a part
Mm-hmm.
and optimize the design to use only as much material as absolutely necessary.
Exactly. And that leads to some pretty incredible weight savings,
Okay.
which is especially important in the aerospace industry,
Right.
where every gram counts.
So lighter components for aircraft and spacecraft,
Uh-huh.
faster prototyping,
Yeah.
and even the ability to create parts on demand,
Yeah.
reducing the need for huge warehouses full of spare parts.
That's right. And it's not just about efficiency and cost savings. AI is also enabling us to create designs and instructions that simply wouldn't be possible with traditional manufacturing techniques.
Like those incredibly intricate lattice structures I've seen,
Not.
the ones that look almost organic.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
These structures can be incredibly strong and lightweight.
Wow.
And they're being used in everything from aerospace components to medical implants.
It's clear that AI is not just making 3D printing more efficient,
hmm
it's opening up a whole new world of design possibilities.
And that's what makes this feel so exciting.
Yeah.
We're really just scratching the surface of what's possible.
Oh,
When you combine the power of AI with the flexibility of 3D printing,
wow.
it's amazing.
Yeah, it feels like we're on the verge of a manufacturing revolution, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like instead of mass production,
Mhm.
we can have mass personalization.
I think that's a really insightful observation.
Yeah.
The combination of AI and 3D printing has the potential to completely transform
Yeah.
how we think about manufacturing. Instead of factories churning out identical products,
Okay.
we could see a shift towards localized production,
Mm-hmm.
where goods are designed and manufactured on demand,
Right.
tailored to the specific needs of individual customers.
Imagine ordering a pair of shoes that are not only designed to fit your foot perfectly,
Right.
but also incorporate your personal style preferences.
Yeah.
Or a bicycle frame that's optimized for your height, weight, and riding style.
And it's not just about consumer goods.
Right.
Think about the impact this could have on industries like construction,
Yeah.
where buildings could be designed and fabricated with incredible precision,
Okay.
reducing waste and creating structures that are more energy efficient and resilient to natural disasters.
It sounds like this technology could really democratize
Yeah,
access to manufacturing and design.
I agree.
What was once only accessible to large corporations with deep pockets
Mm-hmm.
could become available to small businesses,
Yes.
entrepreneurs, and even individual makers.
That's the exciting part. We could see a surge in creativity and innovation
Right.
as people are empowered to bring their ideas to life in ways that were never before possible.
And as AI continues to evolve,
Yeah,
we can expect even more sophisticated applications of this technology.
of course.
I've heard about AI being used to develop new materials with specific properties,
Mhm.
like strength, flexibility, or even the ability to self-heal.
That's right. Material science is another area where AI is having a huge impact.
Right.
By analyzing vast data sets of material properties,
Right.
AI algorithms can identify new combinations and structures
Yeah.
that could lead to the development of materials with entirely new capabilities.
Imagine 3D printing a bridge made from a material that's as strong as steel, but as light as plastic.
Right.
Or a medical implant that gradually dissolves in the body once it's no longer needed.
The possibilities are really mind-boggling.
Yeah.
But as with any powerful technology,
Yeah.
there are also challenges and considerations that we need to be aware of. As AI becomes more deeply integrated into 3D printing,
What kind of challenges are you thinking of?
well, one of the biggest ones is the potential impact on jobs.
Right.
As AI takes over more tasks in the 3D printing process,
Yeah.
it's inevitable that some jobs will be displaced.
That's a valid concern, but I wonder if, like with other technological advancements,
Mm-hmm.
the displacement of certain jobs will be offset by the creation of new ones.
I think that's likely.
Yeah.
We'll need people who can design, build, and maintain
Right.
these AI-powered 3D printing systems.
Mhm.
We'll need people who can develop the software and algorithms that drive these systems.
Mhm.
And we'll need people who can think creatively about how to apply this technology
Yeah.
to solve real-world problems.
So it's not just about technical skills. It's
Yeah.
also about creativity, critical thinking,
Yep.
and problem-solving abilities.
Yeah.
The things that AI, at least for now,
Yes.
isn't so good at.
Exactly. The key will be to adapt and evolve alongside the technology.
Focusing on developing the skills that will be most valuable in this new landscape.
Another challenge is ensuring that this technology is used responsibly
Yeah.
and ethically.
That's an important point, as with any powerful tool.
Right.
There's always the potential for misuse.
Sure.
We need to be thinking about things like intellectual property rights,
Sure.
the potential for counterfeiting,
Yeah.
and the security risks associated with 3D printing sensitive information or objects.
It seems like we need to have a conversation about the ethical guidelines and regulations
Yes.
that will be necessary to ensure that AI-powered 3D printing is used for good.
Absolutely, we need to be having these conversations now
Right.
while the technology is still relatively young,
Yeah.
so that we can shape its development in a way that benefits society as a whole.
And these conversations need to involve a wide range of stakeholders,
For sure.
not just engineers and scientists,
Right.
but also policymakers,
Yeah.
ethicists, and members of the public. I completely agree. It's essential that we approach this technology with a sense of responsibility and foresight,
Yeah.
considering not just its immediate benefits,
Okay.
but also its long-term implications for our society and our planet.
So we have this incredible technology with the potential to revolutionize manufacturing,
Yes.
personalize goods, and even help us solve some of the world's most pressing problems.
It's incredible.
But we also have a responsibility to use it wisely,
Yes.
ethically, and sustainably.
It's a challenge, but it's also an incredible opportunity if we
course
can navigate these complexities thoughtfully and collaboratively.
Yeah.
I believe AI-powered 3D printing can help us create a future that is both innovative and equitable,
Go ahead.
prosperous and sustainable.
We've covered a lot of ground today,
Yeah.
from the technical details of how AI is being integrated into 3D printing to the broader societal and ethical implications of this technology.
It's been a fascinating discussion, and I think it highlights the importance of staying informed and engaged as these technologies continue to evolve.
Absolutely. The world is changing rapidly,
Yeah.
and it's up to all of us to stay curious,
Yeah.
learn, and adapt
Right.
so that we can shape the future we want to see.
Yeah.
It feels like AI-powered 3D printing is a bit like the Wild West right now,
Yeah.
full of potential, but also a lot of unknowns. What are some of the key areas where you see like the most potential for growth and disruption in the next few years?
Well, one area that I'm particularly excited about is the intersection of AI-powered 3D printing with robotics.
Okay.
Imagine a future where swarms of autonomous robots work together using 3D printing to construct buildings, repair infrastructure, or even assemble products on demand,
Wow.
right at the point of need.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
We've all seen those sci-fi movies with self-replicating robots building entire cities.
Right.
But this feels like it could actually become a reality.
It's not science fiction anymore.
Wow.
We're already seeing companies developing robots that can 3D print concrete structures, lay down asphalt, and even assemble modular housing units.
So instead of huge construction crews and heavy machinery,
Right.
you could have a few robots working autonomously, building structures with incredible precision and speed.
And because these robots can be reprogrammed and retooled easily,
Okay.
they could be used for a wide range of tasks.
Yeah.
From building bridges and skyscrapers to constructing temporary shelters in disaster zones.
It sounds like a game changer for the construction industry.
Yeah.
But I imagine the impact will extend far beyond that.
Absolutely. Think about space exploration.
Right.
Instead of sending prefabricated modules to Mars,
Right.
we could send robots equipped with 3D printers
Yeah.
that could use local materials to construct habitats, landing pads, and even research facilities.
So we're talking about not just taking our technology to other planets,
Yeah.
but actually using it to create like a sustainable presence there.
Exactly. And back here on Earth,
Oh.
AI-powered 3D printing could play a key role in developing more sustainable and resilient infrastructure.
How so?
Imagine a future where bridges and buildings are designed to adapt to changing environmental conditions.
Wow.
Using sensors and AI to monitor their structural integrity and repair themselves automatically when damage is detected.
It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel,
Right.
but it feels like we're getting closer and closer to that reality.
We are, and it's not just about the big, ambitious projects.
Right.
AI-powered 3D printing is also going to have a huge impact on our daily lives.
Okay.
From the way we consume goods to the way we interact with the world around us.
Give me an example.
Okay, sure.
What kind of everyday impact are you talking about?
Imagine a world where you can walk into a store, scan your body, and have a custom-fit outfit printed for you on demand.
Wow.
Or where you can download a design for a new kitchen gadget and print it right in your own home.
So we're not just talking about personalized products,
Yeah.
but truly personalized experiences.
Right.
Where we have more control over the things we buy and use.
Exactly. And as the technology becomes more accessible and affordable.
I think we'll see a shift towards more localized production,
Okay.
where people can create the things they need closer to home,
Right.
reducing transportation costs and environmental impact.
It's fascinating to think about how this technology could reshape our relationship with consumerism,
Yeah.
moving us away from mass production and towards a more sustainable and personalized way of living.
It's a potential paradigm shift, and I think it's one that's worth exploring.
We've covered so much ground in this deep dive.
We have,
And it's clear that AI-powered 3D printing is a technology with the potential to transform our world in profound ways.
for sure.
As we wrap things up, what's the one key takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with?
I think the most important thing is to remember that this technology is still in its early stages,
Right.
and we're only just beginning to understand its full potential.
Yeah.
It's a time of tremendous excitement and opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
and I encourage everyone to stay curious, stay informed, and perhaps even get involved in shaping the future of this incredible technology. Well said. It's been an absolute pleasure exploring this fascinating topic with you.
Likewise, the pleasure was all mine.
Thank you for sharing your insights and expertise with our listeners.
Of course.
And to all our listeners, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI-powered 3D printing.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Remember, the future is not something that just happens to us.
Right.
It's something we create.
We do.
And with tools like this at our disposal,
Mm-hmm.
the possibilities are truly limitless.
They are?
Don't forget to subscribe to Le Podcast de Philippe on YouTube for more deep dives into the world of cutting-edge technology.